Choice Hotels lands the 200th property in their Ascend collection, and we're going behind the scenes to learn how they did it and where they're headed. That's today on No Vacancy News Today. Hey everybody, your friendly neighborhood Glenn here, and I'm so glad that you've arrived. If you like what you see, please subscribe to us on YouTube at No Vacancy News, follow us on LinkedIn, and of course, check out our page on Facebook. Today's video is brought to you by the great folks over at SkyTouch Technology, which of course is the hospitality industry's most innovative cloud-based property management system. And they're out there constantly updating their system in order to meet the needs of today's hoteliers while anticipating the changes for tomorrow. Learn more about them at skytouchtechnology.com. Now, on with the news. I'm so excited because I had an opportunity to talk with Janis Cannon. She, of course, is SVP of Upscale Brands with Choice Hotels International, all about their 200th Ascend Collection Hotel and all of the incredible things that they're up to. What? Did somebody say gaming hotels too? Whoa! Let's go to the tape. Janis Cannon, great to see you, and congratulations, the 200th property in the Ascend Collection. How are you today?
Great, Glenn. Really happy to be here and have the opportunity to speak with you about the growth we're seeing with the Ascend Collection and also the comeback of our industry as a whole.
Yeah, for sure. I'm feeling it's a great time. The moment right now, opportunity is happening. Everyone is experiencing it. But before we talk a little bit about that, you have hit 200 hotels. And I want to let everybody know, you were the first company out there that created this whole soft brand category that every other company out there seems to have jumped on. Now you're growing, lots of changes. What's happening right now as you're heading into what I can only expect are going to be much brighter days ahead?
Well, what we're seeing with the Ascend Collection is we're seeing accelerated growth. And a lot of that is, I think, really the fact that our value proposition proved to be extremely strong and be category leading in many respects across the boutique category as well as in chain scale. And so the owner of the Lincoln Sands, which is our 200th Ascend property here in the United States.
That's where I am not standing in front of right now, but I wish I was there personally.
Yes, right on the coast there in Oregon, just steps away from the beach. But for him, it's his third Ascend property, and he's actually got 3 more. So we do see that people are moving ahead. And another example of that is we just signed on Penn National Gaming, who is bringing 22 of their properties onto the Ascend Collection and the Choice Hotels platform. And that's about an additional 7,000 rooms.
Wow, that is a huge deal right now. Really elevates what you're doing to an entirely different level. As we know, the gaming industry is so important. I've been seeing too much of a disconnect between the pure hospitality environment and the gaming destination environment. So it's nice to see you're coming together. What was Penn thinking about wanting to add the Ascend Collection to all of their properties?
New customer acquisition and also our loyalty program. So if you think about that with Choice Privileges, now our Choice Privileges members, in addition to having, through the Ascend Collection and through Choice Hotels, opportunities to stay at boutique, historic, unique properties, they also now have casinos that they can stay at as well.
And a lot of casinos can be now open 24/7 again, and we're seeing that in some of the major jurisdictions out there. I'm excited for the sense of opportunity. What are you thinking right now as we go forward? How do you feel the appeal of these types of brands within your upscale brand collection is going to perform over the next year or so in terms of ownership and wanting them to come aboard?
They're performing extremely well. We saw that Choice Hotels was quite resilient during the downturn last year during the pandemic. And a large part of that is because we've always had such a large leisure demand. And so as business travel moved away, we saw that our leisure impact actually spiked during the period. And so our performance was able to hold up and stand up during the pandemic. So we're seeing that we're attracting a lot of interest. As a matter of fact, in addition to the 200th Ascend opening, we've also already opened three Cambria hotels this year as well. So we think the balance of this year is going to be really good. We do anticipate that hopefully in H2, we're going to start to see some liquidity, flow back into the markets as well. And that we're going to see some ground breaks that are going to start happening for new construction also.
Well, that's exciting, and that's exactly what I'm hearing. Every single day on our No Vacancy Live show, we're talking to people that are expressing that exact same sentiment, Janis. There's a lot of amazing opportunities out there, and the owners are really getting behind it right now. So I think we're going to see a lot more of the haves versus the have-nots, the ones that are going to take risks, that are going to go out there and make those big deals. I'm curious as to you, how have you adjusted your business and tried to bring new folks into the fold during this last year when we weren't able to get out there and travel as much? Of course, I know you're traveling a lot again right now and probably excited to get back to the conference circuit too.
Well, like everyone, we use technology, and the most important thing was really to keep that connection, to stay in touch. And we also, by staying in touch with our existing owners and franchisees, what we saw that those became some of our strongest advocates for really what the benefits and the value are of Choice Hotels and also of the Ascend Collection. And so we have been able to attract new investors, new capital during this period. And then also we've been able to see, like Tori Morgul with the 200th hotel, that we're seeing growth from our existing owners as well.
So let's go back 200 hotels in the Ascend Collection. That first one in 2008, if I recall correctly, you guys realized that you were turning away so many room nights in destinations such as Chicago that you said, we have to figure something out. We have to create this new idea. And it was great to see that owners came on board with it. How are owners thinking now as the market continues to shift? Consumers are rethinking about how they're going to stay in hotels and the experiences that they want to have going forward. How important is the Ascend Collection to you now compared to those days in 2008 when you introduced this brand after the Great Recession started?
It's very important because a lot of these independent owners that are part of the Ascend Collection, what they really value is they value the strength of what the Choice platform provides for them, whether it's the loyalty program, whether it's access to technology, whether it's customer acquisition and marketing or sales. And so people are going to need more of that as we go through the recovery ramp, as well as, we come out and go through that. And so that's why the proposition is actually stronger, I do believe, than it's been before. And then also the brand proposition is stronger. And so that's the great thing about Choice, is that there are opportunities really for both.
Now, you teased us. You said something about hopefully shovels getting in the ground, new properties being built. What is the differentiation between hotels joining the collection that are already established versus ones that are brand new hotels deciding to go with the soft branding status?
Well, you see a lot of conversions that really want to join the Ascend Collection. And again, the reason for that, I think, is because you've got these independent, fiercely independent owner operators who do a really good job, but that benefit from the platform and the value that Choice Hotels provides. And then we see some new construction as well, but new construction that we're seeing oftentimes does require a brand in terms of being able to get financing that has more broad history in terms of valuation and in terms of value.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again on 200 hotels. I think the last time you were here with me, you were celebrating 50 Cambrias. So a lot of big milestones for Choice Hotels International this year. Continued congratulations. How can people learn more about what you folks are up to?
People can contact Mark Shalala at choicehotels.com or Janis.Cannon at choicehotels.com or Pete.Metzger at choicehotels.com. Any of us and all of us would really love to hear from you if you've got any questions. And Glenn, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Glenn Hausman. Remember, subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Just text the word hotel to 66866. We'll see you next time.